Hello, good morning, and assalamu alaikum to all of my grade 3 students. Hope you all are fine. I'm your teacher Sana Kausar over here again with the new lecture. But the topic is the same. As you can see on the screen, the topic is the same. It's a subtraction that we are going to do again. And don't think that the subtraction is very much easy, because sometimes a small silly mistakes can create a lot of problem and you can even lose your marks. So be very particular about your questions, and please look at all the small things that I'm telling you when I'm solving the questions. So be focused on it. But the idea of the day was that to start the lecture with the song. Okay, the song is something that is not I am going to sing it, but I have to read it for all of you, and you guys are going to sing it like that, because this subtraction song is really going to help you when you will solve the questions. And I will also use the same phrases for from the song when I will solve the questions, because I like them and they are easy to read. So let's sing the song with me. I am just pointing it out with my pointer and you're going to read it. I think we did the little bit practice in the previous lecture. So let's start it. Okay. Subtraction song is: more on the top, do not stop. More on the floor, go next door. Numbers the same, put zero in the frame. So this is the subtraction song that really help us, and I'm sure that with this song you guys are not going to do any silly mistakes. So just read it again and again. More on the top, do not stop. More on the floor, go next door. Numbers the same, put zero in the frame. So let's start our work of the day. This was just a song, so let's move on your first subtraction question. Okay, why I select this slide? Because whenever I give this kind of questions in the test or as a classwork by the self attempt, few of my students did the mistake. What they did, they subtract 0 out of 4 and answer will be 4. Is this correct? No, because if the number is smaller on the top, so you are going to borrow the number from the next door. So this is something that you need to be very careful. Look at my pointer. It's pointing out that you can't subtract 0 out of 4 and you can't subtract 0 out of 7. So this is something that you are going to take the help from 6. You are going to the door of 6 and the 6th number is going to help you out. So the 6th number, give the one number to this, it will make it 10, but the number which is before the 6 also needs its help, so it will also take one borrow, and then you will subtract it like 10 out of 4, the answer will be 6. 9 out of 7, the answer will be 2, and 5 minus 2, the answer will be 3. So that's the question that I selected because it's a kind of a very tricky question. So let's move to our workbook pages and explanation part, but don't forget to sing the song. And these all the words which are written over here, these are explanation words which is telling you that 0 is not enough ones and it need to regroup with tens. 10 is the number which is next to it, but there are no tens. There is no tens that can help you. So there are now number 6 which is at the 100 place. So you will group it with the 6 and make it 60, and then this 59 number, give one number to the 10 and then you subtract it. So this was just an explanation worksheet that I select for all of you because it is a very you can say that kind of a thinking process that needs. So my students, now take out your workbook 3A, page number 28, and let me get my pencil too. I'm going to get my pen too. I got the red dot. So our first question on page number 8 is, read the question carefully as I told you, and copy them over here in the given boxes also very carefully. Sometime you guys copied the wrong number and this also create a problems. So the number is 6746. So write it down over here, 6746. Okay, I told you about the placement of the number, that over here we have only 94. So don't mention these numbers over here. This is the ones and this is the tens place. So you are going to mention 4 over here and 9 is at the tens place. If you mention these numbers on the wrong places, your question will go totally wrong. So yes, after writing these numbers, now check that more on the top, compare both the numbers. More on the top? Yes. If more on the top, no need to stop. So 6 minus 4, answer is 2. Okay, now let's check the second number. More on the floor. Yes, over here we have more on the floor. So what we gonna do, students? Go next door. What is our next door? That is 7. So you just cut it. It will be 6 left and it will give one number to 8 and it change into 14. Yes. So now 14 minus 9, the answer is 5. Yes. Do it with me. And I'm sure some of my students can solve it even before me. So I really appreciate it. Solve the question. 6 will come as it is and the other 6 will come as it is. That's your answer. So now you are going to copy this answer over here. 6652. Yes. Okay, let's solve the next part. That is, read the number carefully. 6571. So mention the number carefully. 6571. Yes, I mention it. Just mention it with me. And the next number is 213. So 3 is at the ones place, 1 is at the tens place, and 2 is at the 100 place. So mention it from the back side to avoid the mistake. 3, 1, 2. Now read it. 213. Yes. Now it's a time to check the floor and the top. It's more on the top? No. It's more on the floor? Yes. So what we are gonna do? Go next door. So I just cut it. I will make it 6 and I will give it 1. So it turn into 11. Yes. Now tell me, what will be the answer? 11 minus 3. What will be our answer? Okay, it's 8. Yes. 6 minus 1. What will be the answer? That's easy. Just count 1 back. 5. And 5 minus 2. Just take out the 5 fingers. Close 2. What will be the answer? 3. Yes. And 6 will come as it is. So now my students, you are going to write down the answer over here and let's move to the next page. But the rest of the part of the page of 28 you will solve by yourself because I explained you how to do it. Okay, this is now your workbook page number 29. So take out the page number 29. The remaining questions of page number 28 you will solve as a RA. So right now solve this page number 29 questions with me, in which they are asking you subtract, show your working in the space provided. In this question, they give you a proper space for the working to solve the questions, and then you are going to write down only answer in the given box. So the first question is already written over here, so I am not going to rewrite it. You are going to fill it as it is. 1 minus 4. Can we do it? No. What we are going to do, we are going to the next door. We just cut the 6, make it 5, and we are taking 1 borrow. Just do it very neatly, my students. 11 minus 4. What will be the answer? The answer will be 7. Yes. Okay, now check 5 minus 9. Is it more on the top? No, it's more on the floor. So we are again going to next door. Just cut this one. It will turn into 0, and it will give 1 to it, and it turns into 15. Yes, 15 minus 9. What will be the answer? The answer will be 6. Okay, 0 has no number to subtract, so it will come as it is, and 4 will come as it is. Yes, that's the way. Now the question is solved. Rewrite the answer over here in the space provided. Okay, now I'm going to tell you that how to write the questions in the working column. So my students, I explained it in the previous lectures too, but I am again explaining you that when you are writing the questions in the working column, please give a proper space between the numbers so you can easily cut them and rewrite on the top. Look at me how I am writing this number, 9867. Okay, I'm going to start it at this corner. I'm going to write down 9. Then I'm leaving a space and I'm just mentioning it 8. Then I'm again leaving a space and I'm mentioning 6. And then I'm going to mention number 7. The first placement is done. Now come to the next one. It is 648. So I told you avoid the mistake. To avoid the mistake, you can start writing the number from the back side easily. That is 8. Make sure they should come under each other. 4, and the last is 6. Now use a scale, put the minus sign and draw a proper line with the help of scale. Okay, now solve the questions. It's written over here in a complete question form, and now solve the question. 7 minus 4, it's more on the top or it's more on the floor? It's more on the floor. So what we gonna do, go next door. We just cut 6, we will write down 5 on the top, and we will make it 17. Yes. Okay, it's the subtraction which is going gradually into the bigger number, like 17 out of 8. So what you can do, you can count from 8 till 17, or you can even do the backward counting and stop till 8, so you will get the correct answer. So what will be our answer? Our answer will be 9. Yes. 5 minus 4, it's more on the top, so do not stop. 5 minus 4, just write down answer 1. Again, more on the top. Yes. So what will be the answer? 8 minus 6, answer is 2, and the 9 is the number which will come as it is. Yes. So now I write down 9,219. Okay, my students, this questions have this 29 page has almost part till E, and you solve the 2 parts with me, A and B, and the rest of the questions will be your homework. You solve the 2 questions with me, and rest of them you will solve after the lecture. So let's move on to the next slide. Okay, our next slide is something that I really like it, and being a teacher, it is my experience that what my students do sometime in the exams. So that's why it's a common error error is kind of a mistake that you all do. So what my students do sometime during the exam, they subtract 0 minus 6, answer is 6. Then 7 minus 3, 4, and the 2. They answer 246. And they think they solved the question correctly. No, this is wrong. A one small mistake, because the child did not look at the floor. The 6 is bigger than 0, so he really need to go to the next door. Rather than he solved 0 minus 6 and answer is 6. This is the wrong way of solving the question. That's why I show you this common slide. You need to go to the next door, make it 10, and the answer is 234, not 246. So you see that one small mistake that the child did in this question, and the whole question goes wrong. So that's why I was just wondering to show you this common mistake. Don't do it, okay? And whenever you get the time, do the practice of addition and subtraction. It is very important and it will help you in every grade. So don't take it easy. Okay, so here I am with the new things for all of you. As you all guys have learned that how to add, how to subtract. Addition is bit easy because my students can easily solve it, and I'm sure you all know that how to add. Subtraction is also very easy, but I point out the mistake that you do, so I'm sure now you all will not find any difficulty in the subtraction as well. So here I am with the steps that will help you to solve the word problems. What are the word problems? Word problems are a kind of a maths sums which are mentioned with the proper wordings, and they give you a complete statements that what is the problem, and you are going to find out the solution. So that's why this kind of a problems are called word problems, because they are mentioned with the words and numbers as well. So these are the important steps that you need to follow, and I'm sure you will easily solve the word problems as well. Although word problems are sometimes get very tricky, but I'm also always here to help you, and you need to focus on these things as well. What you need to do first, read the problem carefully. Yes, this is the most important step. Read the word problems 2 times, what they are asking you, what is the meaning of the statement. So just read the statements very, very carefully. Underline the facts that you need to solve. Like in every word problem, you need to find out that what are the things that you are going to do in the word problems. Like you're gonna add, you're gonna multiply. So these are the things. Underline these things for you. Next is, it's optional. You can draw the picture even to help to solve the word problem. So it's very easy. You can even draw the pictures, but it will be bit difficult for you, especially in grade 3, to draw the pictures of 3504 flowers and then you subtract 40. So this kind of pictures will help you, will not help you in grade 3, but in grade 3 we use a bar diagrams, a bar charts, which really help you, which I explain you inshallah. Write a number sentence for the problem. Yes, this is the most important step that you're going to use, that you're going to proper mention that this number is going to add with this number is going to minus with this number. So this is called number sentences, which solve the problem and show your work. You are then, after writing the sentence of the word problem, you are going to show your working, and you will check as well your answer, that whether it's correct or not. So these are the important things that you always need to keep in your mind when you are solving the word problems. So inshallah, in my next lecture I will try to explain each and every word problem to all of you. Just be regular and don't get bored that this is boring. No, it's not boring, it's very interesting. So just be patient. Okay, I just select this word problem. Now my students, take out the workbook, page number 31. Yes, this is the page number 31 word problem. Take out your workbook 3A, page number 31, and let's read the word problem. There are 960 lots at the car park of a shopping center. What does it mean? 949 lots are occupied. How many lots are not occupied? Okay, first of all, in this word problem they used a bit different word for you, and that is lots at the car park. Its basic meaning is that whenever you go for the shopping, there is a car parking in every shopping areas. So they proper design the areas for all of you, that how many cars can be parked in that area. So they are telling you in a one shopping center they have a total capacity of 960 car parkings, and 849 are occupied. Like 849 cars are parked over there in the shopping center. So they are asking you how many lots are not occupied. They are saying that how many left space they have over there, and how much area is not covered over there basically. So you are going to read it again with me, as I read it 2 times for all of you. So after reading it 2 times, what you understand, first of all, you just need to think out that what you are going to do. You are going to read it 1 more time, and then you are just start thinking that what they tell you and what they ask you to do. If we translate its word problem into our mind, you understand, as I explained you, shopping center has the capacity of car parking, that is 960. 849 cars are parked over there. So how much capacity that they have left, how much area is not occupied. That's why you are now first going to write down the data. Data is something or solution which is very easy. You can pick up the words from the word problem. These are the parking area capacity that the shopping center has. So you will write down in a short form total lots, that is 960. Then I pick up the word for the next word, lots are occupied. So I just write down occupied lots are 849. How many lots are not occupied? This is the question that they ask you. So just tell me, my students, I just leave the space over here for you all to think and just understand what you think. We need to add it? No, because total number is capacity is already given. So what we're gonna do, we will subtract. Now write down the sentence, number sentence, and then you will go on the other side and you will mention the number as I mentioned over here, 960 minus 849. So now solve it carefully. It's more on the top. No, it's more on the floor. Yes, so we are going to next door. Yes, and now 10 minus 9, the answer is 1. 5 minus 4, answer is 1. And 9 minus 8, answer is 1. Oh, its answer is 111. So you are going to mention this 111, 111 over here, and then you will write down the same numbers over here in the box which is given in your workbook. Lots, that 111 lots are not occupied. So this is the data that you all are going to write down in your workbook. So it will help you to understand and you can easily figure out what you're going to do. That's enough for a day, and let's just have a look on the workbook homework. Okay, your homework is workbook page number 28, 29, and for page number 30 you will solve only part E and F, and page number 31, sorry, I just mentioned either over here 32. No, it's page number 31, it's not 32, so just make it 31. I just did a mistake, I think, by typing mistake. Let me explain you page number 31 word problem that you will solve as an RA. I will just explain you, my student. So first read the word problem. A shop ordered 350 pink roses and 490 red roses. What was the total number of the roses the shop ordered? It's very easy word problem. What you gonna do, you will write down the data. You will write down pink roses 350, red roses 490. Then you will write down total number, and then you will put the question mark. You will add these two numbers, and then you will write down the answer in your workbook page number. This is the work of the day. I hope that you all can solve the workbook pages by yourself, and stay at home, stay safe. Bye bye.